for having me.
Where do we stand in the town as far as the COVID-19 cases now? It seems as though we're holding steady with the positive cases and the presumed positive cases in town.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. It is definitely holding steady. I know the data on the town's website has it was up and then down a little bit, and that's based on the state has changed the way it's reporting, so it's impacted the way we gather the data from the state. But the overall message is yes, it's flat. We're not seeing new cases. I mean, I'm sure I'll learn more today when I connect with the Health and Human Services team, but it does seem as though the rate of growth or growth at all has really flattened in Arlington.
And now there are applications available for outdoor dining for Arlington restaurants. How comfortable are you with that?
I think we're comfortable with it. I think the state has put standards in place that keep people safely socially distanced. I think doing it outside the science seems to continue to be pointing towards the risk of transmission outdoors is quite low, especially if people are wearing masks. So I'm comfortable with it. I know the Board of Health is comfortable with it, and we're excited to see what restaurants propose so that we can get them up and running and hopefully keep them on their feet.
And now you have playgrounds open, and now the town meeting is over. Pierce Field with some strict guidelines, correct?
Correct. Yes. So the state has also issued guidelines and standards for how to be opening up recreational assets, especially playgrounds and playing fields. So yes, there'll be those standards will be in place. I think specifically for fields, there's still no contact sports, no games being played, but non-contact drills and other training can start on fields. So we're very happy to have Joe Conley back as our new again recreation director. I don't know if you've met Joe, but this is Joe's third round as recreation director in Arlington.
You just can't seem to get away from it.
Yeah, he leaves and then he comes right back. But we're happy to have him back, and he's working hand in hand with the Board of Health to make sure that all the state standards are implemented effectively.
And speaking of the fields, what is your take on this year's town meeting? It's a town meeting like we've never seen before. Hats off to John Leone. That was, I guess, his idea to have it outdoors. The weather was perfect and the setup was outstanding, and you got some business done.
Yeah, we were able to put all of the budgets in place, the operating budget, the capital budget, CDBG, Community Preservation Act, revolving funds, really everything we need to operate the business of the town was passed last night. So we were able to get business done very quickly. I think the total time was about 1 hour and 45 minutes. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's less than one normal session of town meeting, never mind taking care of everything in town meeting. And you said it, huge thanks and props go to John Leone, the moderator. He led a team across departments to help set it up. Jim Feeney in facilities and his team, Christine Bargiorno in Health and Human Services and her team, the FinCom chair, Al Tosti, select board chairs, both Diane Mahan and John Hurd, Jenny Raitt from Planning and Community Development, and Doug Heim, Town Council. Everybody came together under John's direction and put together what, after a couple weeks of work and discussion, ended up being a very smooth and safe and effective town meeting.
It's funny, I kind of remember when John proposed that earlier in the year, and it was almost like all the air left the room. People are going, that's outlandish. But the closer we got to the date, it really made a lot of sense.
Yeah. And it's followed a trend of what other communities have been doing. There's a small handful that did go virtual, but the vast majority of communities have been doing these outdoor town meetings. I think Needham, North Andover, Southbridge, and a lot, and more than that. Those are the ones I know off the top of my head. Have done these outdoor town meetings. Mm-hmm. And everybody there last night had masks on. Everybody was socially distanced. Everybody listened to the direction of the moderator in terms of entering safely and exiting safely. And it seemed to be, given these, still crazy circumstances that we're all living under, it seemed to be a safe and effective way of doing the town's business.